Today we're going to talk about the headlights and some of the other light fixtures on the exterior of the FJ. This doesn't just pertain to FJs, it pertains to all vehicles, especially vehicles that have plastic lenses. So you've seen them turn yellow, or kind of a brownish yellow, and people think that's the lens itself permanently turning color. And of course that's proven wrong by some of the kits you can get out there with the different grits of sandpaper, different grits of different courses of polishing compound, and then what they call a sealer. So basically, if your headlights have turned yellow, that's what you have to do to bring it down and work your way through that yellowy coating to get to the clear plastic underneath, and then you have to seal it. Now, if you've spent all kinds of money, because they're not cheap, on replacing the lights, or if your vehicle is still clear or even new, then there's something you can do to prolong these lenses so that they never ever break down. What's happening is on the surface, the sun is actually chewing up the surface of the material, just like it can do to paint, oxidize and eventually destroy it, causing coarseness. Then other debris and other types of corrosion can make its way onto the surface. So what you want to do is, so what I basically like to use is New Finish. It's a once-a-year car polish. It's a polymer based, and it gives me a chance to keep the lenses on all the turn signals, rear tail lights, and of course anything plastic on the outside. I even put some on the glass lenses just so the bugs slide off easy, and you give them a good coat. I do this actually twice a year, once a year at the least, but at least twice a year, and it keeps all your lenses looking new. And that's why people ask me, well, hey, this is a 2007, why do all your lights look so new? You just have to keep polish on them. This protects them from the sun's UV rays and any other harmful effects that can start to chew into the outer plastic. I've seen some guys spend hundreds on new lights, and then within a handful of years they're turning yellow again. And I ask them, did you polish them? Oh no, they're new. Well, duh. You're going to have to keep buying them over and over again unless you protect what's on your car. So basically, it's real simple. Make sure the lights are clean, and then go ahead and add a nice coat to them. I like to use a sponge applicator. You can use a rag. I just give everything a nice thin coat. There'll be some markings on this DOT with numbers and all that stuff. Just go right over it, and then use a nice thin coat on the lens of the light itself. Same thing. I even put some a little bit on the inside. Again, it's just good for being able to get the bugs off. We have love bugs down here in the south in Florida, so just give these a nice coat. And again, of course, we do the exterior of the whole vehicle about once a year, but twice a year, because plastic is going to be a little bit softer than the durable spray-on clear coat that's on here, with UV inhibitors helping to make the paint last longer, but they don't cast anything like that in these actual lights that are here. Of course, you guys all know the difference between a good wax job and a bad wax job is not putting the wax on. You want to basically use swirls and you know, the right pattern and all that, but it's always removing the wax. There's nothing worse than seeing a car that's freshly waxed by someone that doesn't know what they're doing, and all you end up seeing is white wax in all the cracks. And like I said, on these here, there'll actually be an area that has like a DOT stamp on the outside. You'll see wax in the letters and all that. So again, just take a rag and give this a good clean. There's actually a little bit of a casting point right here, and it has a little bit of wax in it. So again, take your time. It's all about removing the wax. And when you get to a point where the rag just can't get in, I like to use a soft toothbrush, this being one of them. This is actually pretty soft. This gives me a chance to get in, get around all the cracks where the wax could get in, and make it look like a really crappy wax job. Anything cast, you can put that in there. Just kind of feel around, see if there's any other castings that you may have missed. Looks like it's just that one. And again, just take your time. That way when someone looks at it, number one, they can't tell you waxed it. And number two, all of the excess wax is out of all the cracks. I do this everywhere. When I do the paint, basically any place I can, I go over with a brush in all the cracks to get the actual excess wax out. Same thing in here. We'll go ahead and we'll get the interior of the light. I should say where the light meets the grill. You can use wax. To me, it doesn't last as long as a nice polymer polish, kind of like this new finish. I go back in with the toothbrush and all the cracks. Again, because I cannot stand excess wax. Okay, I just need to do the other side and then the tail lights. But guys, that's it. As long as you keep a good polish on here, you'll protect this from the sun's damage, bugs that get stuck. Down here again, we get love bugs, and they're kind of like that movie Alien. Their guts are actually really acidic, and if you leave it on, you can see where it's eaten into the clear coat. So that's one we want to make sure we get those off. But that's it. You do something as simple as that a couple times a year, and all your lights on the exterior, plastics, reflectors, turn signals, brake lights, headlights, everything will continue to look brand new, just like from the day you bought it. Hope that helps. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification for future content, and have a great day.